10 peeps. So I'm just going to wait a moment to get some people on here, but I am so excited to be coming live with you today. We are going to be talking about our cellular nutrition, which is also known as our core nutrition, along with our sports line, our Herbalife 24 products, our black label. So I'm just going to give a couple minutes here, and while people are popping on, I'm just going to make sure my hair is being all crazy, so we're just going to roll it. You know, we're doing sports, so it'll look all fancy, right? So in the meantime, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Brianne Audette. I currently live in Owasso, Oklahoma, which is right outside of Tulsa. It is super hot out today. It was about 87 today, so sweating today. I've been doing the Herbalife nutrition for 7.5 years. The fall of 2010, I got introduced to Herbalife through a nutrition club. Before I got introduced to Herbalife, I was very unhappy. I was unmotivated. I was very lacked confidence in myself. And I really felt the positivity and just the acceptance from the community of Herbalife. And that's really what kept me going. Well, then I got started on my own nutritional program. I went on to lose over 32 pounds. Actually, 32 pounds is what I lost. I went from a size 12 to a size 6. I felt incredible. I had my confidence back. I was surrounded by the most positive and uplifting people. And that was, and it's just amazing at how much I've changed as an individual, as how much I've grown in many different aspects of my life. So with that said, I'm going to talk to you about the amazing nutritional products that I've been on for 7.5 years. And don't mind if my cheeks get red. Like I mentioned, it was like 80 degrees out and it's really hot in this building. So we're gonna get started with our Formula 1 shake. So this is our core nutrition. This is what we call Formula 1. So our cellular nutrition is made up of 3 formulas, Formula 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna start obviously in numerical order with number 1. That is our healthy meal. This has vitamins and minerals. It tastes like ice cream. It's amazing. But you guys, this is like your meat and potatoes of your meal. So if you were to cook a well-balanced nutritional meal, that's exactly the nutrition that is inside this canister right here. But instead of having like 600, 700 calories, it's all within just 90 calories right here and 9 grams of protein. There is always 10 flavors rolling around at any given time with Herbalife. And as of right now, there is 11 with the roasted peanut. So what I want you guys to do for me in the chat is I want you to say your name, where you're from, but then also what your favorite healthy meal flavor is. And if it's mix of some other things, make sure you put the recipe so we all know how to try that. What we like to do with our Formula 1 in the clubs, as well as what your coach may have recommended with you, is to add in our our protein drink mix. Now the protein drink mix is kind of our healthy milk. So what this is 120 calories in itself, but it also adds an extra 15 grams of protein. So what I tell people is, a lot of people ask me why we can't just do milk with the Formula 1. Well, you can, but you're gonna get more protein, you're gonna get less calories, less sugars, and less carbohydrates when doing the protein drink mix rather than adding in some milk. So we pair these two up. Talk to your coach, anywhere from 1 to 2 scoops of the protein drink mix. So it's anywhere from 17 grams to 24 or more, depending on your goals and what your coach has assigned for you. So these two together make 200 calories, 17 to 24 or more grams of protein, and is the bomb. So there's so many different flavors you can make. It's like an endless possibility depending on what you're doing. My favorite flavor is currently not available. Hopefully they're gonna bring it back. It's pralines and cream. Roasted peanut is a close second, but it's just not as great as the pralines and cream. So if you guys haven't had a chance to try that, I hope it comes back for you. I see some awesome flavors. I'm excited to roll back through and get some of these recipes. So we're gonna go on to the second numerical formula, which is Formula 2, which is our multivitamin. This is your micronutrients. So as we talked about, the Formula 1 is your macros. The Formula 2, which is the multivitamin, is your micros. It's the gap fillers. So with every single meal, you should be consuming macros and micros, and this ensures you're getting your micros in, if I can turn the label correctly. It is water soluble within 10 minutes, and you can even do it. My husband and I did this. My father-in-law was actually trying out another nutritional brand, And what we did is we took their multivitamin and Herbalife's multivitamin, we put them in lukewarm water, and we let them sit for 24 hours. Now, within 15 minutes, we actually timed it. 15 minutes, the Herbalife multivitamin was completely dissolved. And then the other one, we checked back later that evening, 24 hours later, and it was still there. So just knowing that your body is breaking this down in an adequate time so that by the time it gets to where it needs to be absorbed, it's already broken down efficiently for you. So water soluble, you take it 3 times a day because you can't get all your micros in one sitting. Your body just won't absorb 100% of what it needs at one time. So you do need to get those micros in every single meal. So I also apologize for my crazy hair. So we're just gonna make it even more crazier because why not, right? So that was Formula 1, Formula 2, and now we've got Formula 3, which is our cell activator. This is like your insurance your insurance policy of any program that you're on. So what this does is it helps to make sure that you're absorbing the nutrition that you're eating. So it's one thing to make sure that you're eating healthy, but it's another thing to make sure that your body is readily available to absorb it. And that's what the cell activator does. So the cell activator helps to get your villi and your intestines, which are the absorption hands that grab in all your nutrition to make sure that your body absorbs it, and make sure that they're activated. The cells are activated, cell activator. So I love how Herbalife names things appropriately because most things in the catalog, when they're named, the name is really in correlation of what it does for your body. So we've got the Formula 1, which is the bomb with our protein drink mix. We've got our Formula 2, which is the multivitamin, which is also the bomb. And then we've got Cellular 3, which is, of course, the bomb, right? So if you guys aren't on at least those 3, it would be a really great idea for you to get started on those. If you're not on Formula 1, Formula 2, or Formula 2, Formula 3 with your Formula 1, talk to your coach tonight and have them get you on these right away. They're very inexpensive, high quality. You will definitely feel a difference being on these rather than off of them. So highly recommended. All right, so that's our core nutrition. So here we get to talk about our sports line. And I can attest that our sports line is phenomenal. I've had, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, I've had progress results with just some of the sports line products, and the definition in like some of my results is just incredible. Without products previously, it would take me months to see definition in like my arms in a matter of weeks. My results, not typical but possible. I was able to see some pretty good definition within just 1 to 2 weeks. So talk to your coach. They're incredible products. We're gonna get started on those. If you guys have a catalog, it's really awesome because they have this thing right here where there's like a little like diagram, graph, whatever you want to call that. And it really kind of shows you like when to take it. So for example, according to this graph, Formula 1 Sport, you can take it throughout the day. Hydrate, these are the different products. You can take it throughout the day. Prepare before the workout. Rebuild strength after workout. Restore at night. And that's exactly what this diagram, I have an older catalog, so we actually don't have hydrate anymore. It tells you when to take it so that you don't have to be like, when do I take it? So it's right here for you. So we're gonna get started. Herbalife 24 is our black line. It is the nutrition for the 24-hour athlete. It's a comprehensive sports line. It fuels your body from the time that you wake up to the time that you wake up. So a whole 24 hours from morning to night, totally awesome. We're not gonna start with that one because that's the finale almost. So we're gonna start with the Formula 1 Sport. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got Formula 1 Healthy Meal. We have Formula 1 Sport, which just has a little bit extra stuff. I was on, I'll tell you guys here in a little bit, a really cool website I can send you guys to where the doctors actually have videos on every single product so you can watch a little bit more in detail of why the products are formulated how they are. But the more that you push and stress your body, the more nutrients that your body needs. So Formula 1 is awesome. Formula 1 Sport is awesome too, but it just has a little bit extra stuff for those active people. So during your exercise, your carbohydrates are stored, your carbohydrate stores get depleted, you experience dehydration, your muscle fibers are being broken down. So of course you're gonna need extra nutrients. And in the Formula 1 Sport, it has the same calories of 90 calories. It has the same 9 grams of protein. It comes in 2 awesome flavors. This one's creamy vanilla. We also have, I think it's a dreamy chocolate. It's some type of chocolate. But it's also got 1,000 milligrams of L-glutamine, and then it's a milk protein rather than a soy protein, so your body absorbs it better as an athlete. It helps to repair and restore those muscles faster, and it's got antioxidant support. So it helps to just sustain your energy, supports immune function, and maintains your muscle mass. The best way that I love to do this is before my workouts that are in the mornings, and I love the creamy vanilla one, and I even add like a fourth of a pomegranate liftoff into it, so it adds like a creamy berry. It's amazing. I usually do it at least 45 minutes before my workout because I don't like to have a whole lot of substance when I'm doing like 2 hours of basketball of cardio. So that's the Formula One Sport. Like I said, comes in 2 flavors. Totally awesome. The next thing, I'm going to kind of do it in order of how I personally take them. So I fuel my body. You need to make sure that you're eating before a workout, right? Otherwise you're running on empty like a car. And then what I do is on my way to the gym, I'll take my Prepare. So the Prepare is a tropical mango. I also like to put the rest of my pomegranate liftoff in here just to add a tropical mango, because why not? The more products you seem to add together, the better it tastes. Talk to your coach about that. And what it has is it's got nitric oxide precursors in it, which helps give your body a better blood flow while you're working out. It doesn't give you like that jittery stuff. It's just opens up the blood vessels, gets your body working out a little bit better. It also has 2,100 milligrams of creatine, which is just enough to replenish what you break down during your workout, and 100 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not overloaded in caffeine, but just enough to get you to the gym. That's the hardest part for me, is getting to the gym. So this helps me get to the gym. And it also helps me give me a natural energy. I have a client who said he doesn't notice the extra energy level, but he said while he's running, he feels like a gazelle. And the only time he ever feels like a gazelle is if he's utilizing the Herbalife 24 pre-workout. So that's the Prepare. So remember how I said that the names of our products are beautifully designed? Prepare for your workout. So that's Prepare. So during the workout, I also forgot to mention I like to put a little bit of CR7 in my Prepare as well, just to add a little berry flavor. I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but I believe it's acai berry is the flavor. It's a very subtle flavor. It's delicious. My husband goes through canisters of this like it's water. He's probably on the call right now on the message, but I think we have to order about 4 of these at least a month for him. He does a lot of exercise. He's outside a lot, so he does get dehydrated, so we make sure that we keep him hydrated. And what this is it's a natural hydration, or a healthier version of a hydrational product. As you see this good-looking man here, if I can turn the canister, this is Cristiano Ronaldo. So Cristiano Ronaldo helped to sit down with our doctors and formulate a product for his games. So it has the hydration of 320 milligrams of vital electrolytes that are lost during exercise. It has brain-fueling glucose, which helps promote quick and accurate game time decision-making. And it's lightly flavored and easy to digest. So the directions are on the back depending on what your exercise is, as well as how big your water bottle is. It doesn't hurt to add a little bit extra if you like the extra flavor. Talk to your coach about what your goals are, because it is 50 calories per serving, but it's awesome. 1 scoop is a serving, and I just like to look at Cristiano Ronaldo right here. But I want to read you guys, he actually endorses this products. So I want to actually read what he has to say about the Herbalife Nutrition and this product itself. And this is what he says. My entire life, I have been driven to be the best. I work hard and look for every advantage. Good nutrition is one of them. This is why I partnered with Herbalife, a global leader in nutrition, to help me develop my ideal sports drink. CR7 Drive fuels my body and keeps me hydrated day in and day out in both training and competition. Drink CR7 Drive to fuel your workout and achieve your performance goals. So how cool is it that we have one of the best soccer players in the world, one of our sponsored athletes that has to be on the Herbalife Nutrition in order to be one of our athletes, and he actually came to us. He branded his own shirt, showed up and said, I want to be a part of Herbalife. Totally awesome. So we have some of the best athletes. I believe I saw that we just have a whole plethora of athletes that join the Herbalife team. So go on to Herbalife 24. I bet you they're highlighted there for you as well. but this is what I drink during my workout, especially those 2 hours of basketball that I play as well. So we have before to eat, before to energize, and then we have during to revitalize. And then we have, drum roll, we have the Rebuild Strength. So this is an amazing product. I cannot, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I can't contain my excitement sometimes. This, you guys, this tastes like chocolate milk. It's thebomb.com. It's 190 calories. This itself has 24 grams of protein in it, but remember how I said it has extra stuff in it? Now, the protein drink mix is awesome. It's 15 grams of protein. This says 24, but it's got tri-core protein amino blend, 3,000 milligrams of L-glutamine. It has 4,000 milligrams of BCAAs. It's sustained amino acid delivery, rebuild lean muscle, and it supports immune function. If you were to go into any other store to buy all of the nutritional supplements that are in here, you'd have to buy 5 different products at least. 4 to 5 products to add what's in here in uniformed amounts, all that your body needs. It doesn't need the overloading of them, it just needs specific amounts, and Herbalife has really created this to be exactly that. So that's the Rebuild Strength. I cannot express enough how amazing this is. If you are doing any type of workout, try adding this in. You'll be pleasantly surprised, I promise you. And the last but not least product is probably actually, I've heard is the most important one. It's called our Restore. So we have the Formula One Sport. We have the prepares you for your workout. We have the CR7 Drive, helps to drive your workout. We have the Rebuild Strength, helps to rebuild your muscles. And we have the Restore. So this restores and helps combat exercise-induced muscle inflammation. So as you're sleeping, after a really hard workout during the day, while you're sleeping is the best time for your muscles to restore and build. And if you're inflamed, if you're really sore, excuse me, you have inflammation. So what Restore does is it helps with the inflammation so that you don't have, so that your muscles can build a little bit better and faster. So with the Restore, it contains antioxidants, vitamin A, C, and E, and botanical ingredients to support against free radicals, and it supports immunity. So these are the amazing Black Label products. We got the Formula One Sport, we've got the Prepare, we've got the CR7 Drive, we've got the Rebuild Strength, and then we have the Restore. So if you are not on any of these products I talked about tonight and you guys are working out, get on the nutrition. I can't express that enough because I have a tickle in my throat. Because if you guys are working your butts off in the gym, why not be fueling your body correctly and rebuilding those muscles faster? So I don't know about you, if you could have the same results in 3 weeks without products and then 2 weeks with products, wouldn't you at least give it a shot? One month less, or I can't guarantee that, but just an example. That is, you know, like I said, I've worked out for months. I saw 2 weeks worth of notice in my muscles, and it's just incredible. And I'm really sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. So that is all I have for the products. And you guys, these products are just incredible. The things that we get to do as coaches is just beyond, it fills my life with purpose. And I know a lot of coaches feel the same as well. So before I was an Herbalife coach, I was on products, loved the products for months. I didn't know there was an opportunity. I didn't know that there was a way to help people become more until I got introduced, and my coach actually said, hey, you know, you're getting great results. I had a lot of my coworkers asking me what I was doing, and I was just literally being like, well, I'm just drinking shakes. And little did I know that I could actually put money in my pocket just because I love the product so much. So if this sounds like something that you may be interested in, we're going to put a link for you to just click on. It's greatusabiz.com. And what it is it's just going to go overview of what we do as coaches on a day in and day out basis. You can work your business on your kitchen table. You can do it out at a nutrition club because it's fun. You can do fit camps in the park with your friends. You can do a walking club with your moms and push strollers around. There's really no right or wrong way to be able to help people become better and feel better for themselves. Just like my button says, what you can't say is I make the world healthier and happier. And I truly believe I am so grateful that I got introduced 7.5 years ago to the products, because a little over 7 years ago, I made the decision to help others. And it is the most huge blessing in my life. Before I became a coach, I was a somewhat retired dental assistant. I actually did dental assisting. I went to school for dental assisting, and I got let go from my job because he didn't have enough patience to be able to keep all his staff, and I was the last on board. So I worked part-time at Applebee's as well, just to make ends meet, because I had to quit dental assisting. I loved it. I loved what I got to do, but it wasn't, I didn't have a job anymore because I got let go. So I started working at Applebee's, working over 40 hours a week for somebody, and I was exhausted. I was overweight. I used to be an athlete, and I was just unhappy, and you're in that scene of being in the bar, so that didn't really make good choices in my life until I got introduced to the products from a friend. It was actually a coworker that I worked with in Applebee's. She brought me into a nutrition club, and they tasted awesome. It was better than some of the stuff that I had ever. And I just kept going back into the positive community, and it just kind of took off from there. I felt great. I had more confidence in myself that I had remembered in a long time, and I felt more purpose in my life. So going from making around $1,000 a month for the degree that I went to school for, obviously that's not a lot to live on, especially thinking about in the future of starting a family. Living off $1,000 a month probably wasn't feasible. I would have had to marry someone that made really good money if I wanted to have a really good family, if I wanted to stay in that job. Working long time in Applebee's, I worked in the restaurant business a lot of my life since I was like 14, so that's all I knew. Living off tips because you don't get paid very good hourly. And just last month, I was able to make $2,018.80 because I get to live my life. I get to do what I would love to do, and doubled what I was making as a dental assistant going to college for. So if this sounds like maybe something for you, maybe you want to implement some extra income in the middle of what you're currently doing. Maybe you love your job. That's awesome. I loved my job too as a dental assistant. I just didn't have that capability to work it anymore. So if you love your job and you're maybe looking for some extra spending cash so you can put some money away to go on vacations with your family, like there is so many realms of, you can work an hour a week, you can work 30 minutes a week, you can look for a full-time opportunity like I was, just to fulfill my purpose. So if that is something for you, the link is in there, greatusabiz.com. We would love to have you part of the team. I have never been so full and driven and full of purpose since I joined Herbalife. So that is my time with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are all amazing. Keep up all your hard work. You guys are all doing incredible things. I love seeing everyone's recipes, posts, your results you guys are getting. You guys are killing it. It's so awesome. There's a lady that came into the club today. She's down 40 pounds. So it's just incredible that what we get to do on a day in and day out basis. So have a wonderful Monday evening. I look forward to seeing you guys on here with the next line that we're talking about next week, and have a great evening. Let's see if I can find the off button. See you later.